Good morning. Good morning. Hey, y'all. I tried to catch a lot of y'all while y'all was probably on y'all damn way to work, honey. Okay, we calling this the Giving You the Real Tea Morning Show when I ain't got to be to work till later on. Welcome. Y'all come on up in here, girl. This Tea Talk in the Morning Show on y'all way to work. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Robbie, Chi, R. Brown, Gabrielle, Princess, Tamara. Good morning. Missy Ann, good morning to all of y'all. Chatty gag is, I've been up since 6. I've been up since 6, girl. I had a long day yesterday, honey. I've been up. Real long day. So I had went to bed early. And they had the nerve to wake up early. So if I'm up, y'all finna be up too. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Fancy. Good afternoon from Belgium. Shout out to Belgium. I don't do coffee like that. I mean, it depends. I mean, if you want coffee, I'll make you coffee, but don't think I'm drinking that shit with you all the time. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get this hot tea. Child, y'all, I hope y'all read the thing this time to know what we talk about. So many of y'all come in here what we talk about. So y'all hoes just don't read the title at all. Y'all just see that I'm online and y'all just hop right on. I know that's right. I ain't mad at it. Yes, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So as y'all see from the title, Real Housewives of Potomac done became the new basketball wives because they're just the hot topic that I just can't seem to let go of, apparently. The Wendy Asafo family curse, girl. The family curse, honey. And speaking of basketball wives, you know. And whatever else we decide to come through. First and foremost, as it pertains to the Real Housewives of Potomac, right? Listen. Listen, y'all. I just want to call something out. Okay. I just want to call something out, right? Never at one point during the whole fight that I'm so sick and tired of talking about, I really wish y'all would just get the hell over it. One thing that listen, is it true that I said Wendy deserved, that Candace deserved what she got? Hell the fuck yeah. And I stand by that 1010%. I said it, if you don't like it, that's your damn business and your damn problem because it ain't mine. You understand? That's completely different from somebody trying to tell me that I use my platform to perpetuate bullying, which this is not what this is, and violence. Yes, a little violent, but not to a point where you're basically trying to tell me how messed up my channel is. And listen, Lisa King, daughter, you still stuck on episode 12 when we about 3 more days away or 4 more days away till we get to episode 13. Like, you still way back when, and baby girl, me and everybody else is just trying to move on. But I guess since you want some type of light on you or some type of shine on you, I'm just going to give you what the hell you're looking for. You know, I'm going to do to you what Monique did to Candace. Candace was asking for it, and you're asking for it too. Now, I'm not going to drag you because I don't know nothing about you. And I'm going to let you have your opinion. But what the hell you will not do is try to spew my channel of glorifying violence and glorifying hate. That's what the hell you're not gonna do. And the only reason why I'm not gonna take it there with you is because I don't know nothing about you to take it there with you. Girl, you ain't even got no avatar picture up, so there's no way that I could read you and spray you down from head to toe. So I'm just gonna do it in the most classiest ways possible. So she says, basically, Lisa King says, adding me, you're using your platform to condone violence, attack, and bully other Black women. You seem proud of yourself, too. Now, I was laying in the bed, watching Oxygen, watching, Injustice with Nancy Grace. And I said, I'm not about to respond back to this woman. Like, girl, I said what I said. And if you gon', do whatever, then just do whatever. So I said, you know what? Fine. So I hit it back. I said, girl, you're reaching way too far. I said, just drop it and go on with your life, sis, like I'm trying to do. It's over with. And much like Dr. Dre, we waiting for the next episode, sis. Have a good day. Like, this is the thing that a lot of you all just completely get confused and bewildered. When we vloggers make our video, we're done with that shit. Like, I've been done with this technically since Sunday. Yeah, I do my live about it on Mondays. But once I do that initial video, girl, I'm over it. I said what I said. I'm not changing what I said for no damn body. By that point, I'm over it, right? So then she goes, of course I'm reaching, so yes, you can continue to use your big platform to condone violence and bullying people. And Lisa King, I'm not going to respond to you, but I am going to respond to you with this. If you don't want me to bully you, sis, stay the hell up out of my comments and my YouTube if you don't like the fact that I'm not throwing Monique under the bus. Like, let's be honest. That's all that this is. Everybody wants people who's on Monique's side to not be on Monique's side, or not even on Monique's side, because I'm not on Monique's side. But I do see that there's a whole nother side to this whole incident fight that took place. And because I'm not going to sit up and, oh, poor Candace, I'm not, oh, poor Candace for a goddamn thing. Because much like I said in my last thing, and I'm going to keep on saying this shit till the shit goes off the air, she ain't no damn victim. And Miss Lisa King, if you want people to be on this I hate Monique train, then girl, why don't you start your own YouTube channel? And we'll just see how far you go, okay? And that's just the way I look at it. That's the way I see it. Girl, don't come back up here on my platform trying to put in or try to use these buzzwords about how I'm sitting up here condoning violence and bullying women. Bitch, are you watching the same show that I'm watching? Because as far as I'm concerned, Robin perpetuates bullying of Black people. Giselle damn sure perpetuates bullying of Black people. Quiet as it's kept, Ashley's done the same damn thing. Karen to a smaller certain extent. Like, it just kills me at how you're watching bullies bully other Black women every Sunday night at 9 o'clock, but you getting up under my comments trying to tell me about my big platform and how I'm using my platform to bully. I don't use my platform to bully anybody. I say what the hell I got to say and I get the hell off. So, Miss Lisa King, you want to be seen. Girl, I see you. I'm a RN. Now, I'm more than sure you probably going to see this video and you going to make a struggle little comment, which is fine. No, that's your right, what you want to do. But all of this stuff about perpetuating bullying and bullying black women, and I condone violence and all that. Yeah, girl. Fine, sis. If that's what you want to get, if that's all your pea brain got up out of every damn thing I said, then fine, sis. That's what I'm doing. Anyway. So moving on from that nonsense. So back to Real Housewives of Potomac again. The ladies react to Ashley's unwavering support of Monique. And they say, was it fair for Ashley Darby to defend Monique Samuels when Ashley wasn't there for the incident? All right, so I'm about to play to y'all how these girls feel, child. Hey, Ebbs. Well, Ebbs, it ain't that damn early because your ass up here. Come on up in here and gag with us. Where your coffee, sis?
Genius. I know.
Hold on. It's a commercial, child.
Why won't you go in? New fudge brownie M&Ms.
Ashley continues to defend Monique, and she does so with the sip and see.
It actually started with a yelling match on both sides that, from what I understand, escalated. You were in her face, not saying she was right. I was not in her face. You were in her face. Were you there? Ashley, you weren't there, Ashley.
I don't even want to hear what you got to say about this, Ashley, because you weren't there. You were on the toilet. Your pants were around your ankles. You were not seeing the nonsense. So her view will always be skewed.
I understand that I wasn't there to see the fight. I didn't have to be there to know that Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. I understand these things happen.
Well, Ashley and Monique have grown. I mean, I even question their defense of one another so quickly without seeing facts sometimes. You know, I get that. But I wouldn't expect anything less than that from Ashley. That's how she and Monique rolls, and I respect it.
So I believe it's like that alliance type thing. I really think it's that. Like, she chose to be on Monique's side because she didn't want to lose Monique's support versus Candace. In my opinion, yeah.
It's just frustrating to me because I feel like Candace doesn't really understand that I have a friendship with Monique, and she just so much wants to believe that our friendship is fake, and she wants to believe that we're going to turn on each other and that this is all for show. It's very hard for her to think
right
and believe that we actually do have a real friendship. And the thought of any of that going to the full mile and her ending up in jail and being away from her kids was gut-wrenching for me.
When they read the charges and what could have happened, Ashley, who is a new mom, took that I think she took it the most to heart, because if anything happened to Monique, she would literally be away from her kids.
Of course she's going to defend her friend, you know? And of course she's, you know, especially if they feel that she feels that the group is coming against Monique, and Candace is sitting right there saying, oh, she doesn't deserve to go to jail. Of course Ashley's going to say something. Ashley's a new mom, but that spirit has not died, okay?
This is someone who was not physically privy. Like, your eyes did not land on the chain of events. Mm-hmm. So how is it that you have such an opinion?
She, you know, probably had conversations with Monique.
I understand. Because you have allowed Monique to lay it on thick, the bullshit that she wanted you to know.
So Monique is giving Ashley and feeding Ashley this one-sided story that is not true.
I can imagine that Ashley's sort of in a tough position because she wants to believe her friend Monique, but she also knows that, like, we wouldn't make stuff up. She almost got a pass because she wasn't forced to make tough opinions or assumptions about her friend because she didn't see it. So it's like, Where Karen was there, she saw it. Karen is no excuse.
I understand why Ashley did that, and that was a good friend to Monique at the time. But my position, the only position I could take, was to remove myself because I cared for both of them.
I was not here for Ashley in that moment, and I didn't want to hear from her. I didn't want to hear anything she had to say. I feel like she was operating at a deficit. You are operating in a space of not knowing what is going on. So just sit there and eat your food.
Monique is my friend, and I still have some sort of relationship with Candace. So, quite frankly, my outlook and my perspective on this issue is just as valid as everybody else.
Candace even makes a comment that you're being paid to defend Monique.
Is she paying you as well to speak for her, to be her mouthpiece?
You have been very aggressive toward me. I don't know what Candace is thinking. I made it very clear to her. I'm already married to a millionaire, honey. Like, I already got some commas in my bank account. I'm doing just fine. I don't really need the Samuels to provide me any coinage.
She has, as she did with every Tom, Dick, and Harry and blog and fake journalist and whoever would listen, she has given you her lie of a story.
Listen, again, you're talking to the wrong chick. I don't do bloggers. I don't pay bloggers. I wish them well. But that sounds like a reach, doesn't it to you? Does that sound realistic to you?
There are a lot of things you can reach for, but that just really isn't one of them. Candace knows full on well that I have a real relationship with Monique. She can say whatever she wants and try to denigrate and really just downplay our relationship. But quite frankly, the friendship I have with Monique is real, and she really knows it. Candace needs to go kick rocks and think about herself, do a little bit of self-reflection, and leave me the hell alone.
Ooh, child. Girl, let me tell you something, right? This is how I feel about it. Now I'm dropping the subject and I said what I said. No. Two Robins, Candaces, and Tacky Jezebel Giselle credit. No. Ashley wasn't there. However, girl, but you see, listen, we're not going to sit up and try to act like the cameras was not there from the time the situation started to when it escalated until.
Early this season. You are late. So you are the absolute very
Hold on,
first
girl.
one.
Wait a minute. Girl, I know you fucking lying. Shut up. Wait a minute. Okay. So listen, to all of their point and to all of their credit, no. Okay? No. Ashley was not there. She was in the bathroom. However, you're not going to sit up and try to tell me that the sky is burnt orange when I can clearly see that it's blue. Girl, we was all watching the fight from the time they started arguing to the time it escalated to the time she got her head pulled. Okay? We saw what happened. The gag is Ashley ain't had to been there. Ashley told the goddamn truth. The both of y'all were yelling. The both of y'all were in each other's faces. The both of y'all egged each other on. And Candace, you were at the losing end of it. That's the reason why all of this is going on the way that it is. Because you're embarrassed, you're upset, but I'm sorry, you have no reason to be embarrassed, sis. And y'all can say whatever y'all want about Ashley. Oh, throw Ashley away. Ashley won't dare. Ashley need to shut up. No, Ashley don't need to shut the hell up. Because even though she won't dare, we was there, the cameras was there, and our ass was there, and we all saw the situation happen the exact same way Ashley said it out. And this is the thing. The reason why Giselle and Robin was trying to shut Ashley down so much is because they know the truth. And that is the truth. I'm sorry. That's the truth of the situation. I mean, listen, look, you can sit up and feel any type of way you want to feel about Ashley, but much like she said, girl, my opinion are just as valid as them two green-eyed hoes is. And at the end of the day, while I won't dare to physically see it, girl, I had ears. And Monique was not shouting by herself. Monique won't yelling by herself. Monique won't cussing herself out. Ciao. A lot of y'all say that y'all are side-eyeing Karen. I'm not side-eyeing Karen. And I'm just going to be real. I'm not side-eyeing Karen. I believe that Karen is trying to be on both of these women's side. But Candace wants Karen to do what Giselle and Robin and Wendy is doing and just not deal with Monique at all. And I'm sorry. You don't have the right to sit up and try to... Now, that's bullying, in my opinion. For you to sit up and try to make somebody else be on some type of hate train with you. And I'm sorry. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Period, point blank. I don't agree with it. And let me find out. And Wendy, yep, Ashley did good this season. Karen never told anybody to press charges. She was asked a question and she said, if I were in your position, I don't condone violence, but don't your reckless. That's what I said to you in your comments earlier. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, listen, at the end of the day, Candace, you're upset because you're trying to do this I hate Monique campaign, and you want everybody to just fall in line. Girl, who is you? Who is you? You the girl that got popped. You the girl that can't fight. Like, you the girl with all of the mouth and ain't got no hands to back it up. Like, girl, me and you go to the club together. Me and you can never go out into the hood together. Me and you can never do none of that together, girl, because I will be the one out there fighting by myself because your ass will get it popping and then turn around and get popped up in your mouth. You're not the kind of girl that I could chill with. I don't chill around weak bitches that don't know how to defend themselves. They can do all of this. Slanging them things and knucking if you're bucking, you're knucking a bucking and ready to fight. You want to go and, oh, no, I don't do that. And if you hit me, I'm going to pray. You a cop bitch. That's what they call you in the hood. You's a cop bitch. You not somebody that I could chill with or roll with. Anyway. Wendy, you need to stay far away from this situation as possible because this is the perfect segue to you. See, this is why it was never a good idea for you to sit up and get your I have 4 degrees professional ass on reality TV, because all of your dirt is going to come into fruition whether you wanted to or not. So, and here's what I mean by that. This comes from All About the Tea exclusive. Wendy Asafo's Nigerian family cursed, girl, the cursed. Shunned by villagers, plus her massive dead exposed. Wendy Asafo loves to sing, Lord Jesus. They reading this woman in the first thing. Y'all messy as hell, girl. Wendy Asafo loves to sing her academic praises on the Real Housewives of Potomac, but the Bravo freshman can't say the same about her relationship with her in-laws. Wendy Asafo explained in an episode earlier this season that she and her husband was estranged from his family, revealing that Eddie's mom did not attend the couple's wedding and has yet to meet her grandchildren. An in-law of Wendy Asafo reached out to allaboutthetea.com, giving insight into the beef between the couple and Eddie's estranged parents. Wendy's family is the Western equivalent of the wrong side of the tracks, the insider shared with All About the Tea. Her family and their ancestors have had bad representations because of evils stemming from past generations. They are so essentially cursed. Aso families are avoided by non-Aso people, the sources said. Traditionally, when a couple decides to get married, both sides must trace back their lineages to ensure that they are from good stock and not Aso cursed, explained the Family Insider. Proceeding with the marriage despite the discovery of Asu lineage is not merely marrying down, but effectively destroying your family, their reputation, and limiting the social mobility of any future children, girl. The family is forever scandalized, the tipster added. Wendy Asafo shared that her mother was a Nigerian chefstan on Real Housewives of Potomac, but our source alleged that the woman's tribal status was nothing to brag about. Wendy's mom is a chefstan, but that doesn't matter if you're a chefstan from an outcasted group. Wendy's casted is an outcasted Nigerian ethnic group, the lowest casted, the source noted. People from higher castes are forbidden from marrying or eloping into the casted. Their future children will be shunned. The insider went on to claim that Wendy's prestigious career, credits, and luxury lifestyle featured on the Real Housewives of Potomac are teetering on mounds of debt. Wendy needs that Bravo check. Dr. Wendy is one of the lowest paid part-time professors at Johns Hopkins, the insider alleged. Not only is you saying that this woman's family is cursed, but you reading this woman by the edges that she don't got. That's why she ain't got no edges now, because y'all running around here snatching them for reading her from head to toe. They are renting for 8 years after they got married. The snitch added, I'm not dealing with all about the tea. Then production exposed interest in the heifer, and they finally bought a house. The source added that public records showed that Wendy Asafo bought a home in June 2019, nowhere near Potomac, for $695K and financed nearly all of it between two loans. Wendy and Eddie have over $1.5 million in student loan debt, our snitch alleged. Wendy is lying about how successful and accomplished she really is. Her husband is in the same boat. Bachelor, master, law, and doctorate degrees, but hasn't taken a case to trial in years. Lord Jesus. The source also claimed that the couple begged to have their wedding Photoshop showcase in Ebony magazine in 2011. And sold the images for a measly $750. Wendy is in debt, she's thirsty, and she needs a check. The family source concluded. The Real Housewives of Potomac airs on Sundays at 9 o'clock. Dear Lord God in heaven. So one of Eddie's if y'all ain't getting none of that, one of Eddie's family decided that they was going to be messy boots and that they was going to get up down to Bravo by any means necessary. They couldn't probably get to Bravo. So they got to one of these damn good blog sites and gossip sites, quiet as kept. They could have came 9. And basically laid out all kind of tea about how their family is cursed and ain't got shit to do with the mama's not, whatever she said about the mama's not getting like that story never made sense to me. Because I was sitting here like, so she's not going to have a relationship with her grandchildren because she is mad at your mama. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand family can be very, very petty, but that's just petty to a whole nother level, and it just did not make sense to me. This makes sense to me, and I believe every single solitary word of it. Whoever Eddie's family member that said this, I believe it, because it just didn't make sense to me. This makes sense to me. If your base girl basically Eddie's family is up here, and your family are peasants, according to them. Your family is the lowest of the low. They are bottom of the totem pole. Y'all are the bottom of the barrel. We don't want our son to marry you. We're not understanding why this is going on. And son, if you choose to get married to her, they're going to pull a Scientology thing on y'all, which is you are shunned for the rest of your life. Don't call me, and I won't call you. That's basically what's going on here. Now, like I said, if this is what it means to be Nigerian or whatever, that's fine. I myself personally, I can have no parts, because at the end of the day, I just cannot imagine having whole grandchildren out here, but I don't want nothing to do with them. But that's not listen, I'm not Nigerian. I can't speak on what them people do. If that's the way that they want their households and stuff like that to be ran, they have the right to do that. That's years and years and centuries of, folklore or bylaws or whatever the hell y'all want to call around there in Nigeria, and they have that right. Then it gotta be a queen. It's either a woman or a messy ass queen. Because not only did he spray her about that, which I'm glad that he did, because now it makes sense. They basically started talking about how this woman is $1.5 million in debt. And, listen, Wendy, you run around here talk about your 4 degrees. I mean, girl, you mean out of all of them 4 degrees, you and Eddie ain't have enough money to scrape together to pay off your debt? Like, and see, Wendy, this is why I honestly wish you never got your ass on reality TV. One, you didn't need, you in 1.5 million in debt. You definitely needed to check. But, personally, Wendy, I would have came up here, not mentioned anything about my family, his family, whatever. I would have just solely talked about me, my household. I might bring my mama here and there. And you might see me down, professoring and whatever, whatever it is that you do to John Hopkins. That's what I would have done. But now you the one who decided to get up here and say, oh, well, the moms was feuding, and now you done put them people in it. And so these people got every right to say exactly what it is because you put them in it. Had you not put them in it, maybe this would have never came out. But here's the thing. I don't consider renting a read. All right. Now, he could have left all of that out about them renting since they was 2011. Like, girl, not everybody is born with silver spoons in their mouth. And some of us rent. We rent houses. We rent apartments. We rent cars. We rent jewelry. We rent wedding dresses. We rent tuxedos. You know what I'm saying? So we rent movies back in the day. Hello, Blockbuster. Movie Time, Hollywood Video. Like, so I'm not going to sit up and read somebody for renting. And it don't matter how much money you got. Rent it, a room. Renting somebody renting anything is not a read to me. It's just not. So all of that he could have left out. But Lord, girl, Wendy, your family cursed, girl. Wendy, stay your cursed ass away from me. But I will say this. Now it makes sense why that mama was so dead set on them becoming doctors. It was really important. You got to be this. You got to be that. You got to show this. You got to show that. And in the grand scheme of things, Wendy mama, it still don't make a damn difference to them people. It don't matter. Both of your daughters could have been neurosurgeons. His family still ain't gonna accept their ass, and that's just true tea. So it does lend itself as to why the mama was so dead set on these daughters being doctors and surgeons and lawyers and activists and all of the rest of that. It makes sense. It makes sense. But Wendy, what's going on with your hairline? Listen, I'm the last one to talk because I'm balding up under these hats. But at least I had enough sense to know eventually you just got to do something. And it seems like every time we see you, Wendy, your hairline pushed all the way up here, but then it's pushed all the way back like this, or then it's catty corner over here like this, or it's giving an Aaliyah 1 in a million swoop all over here like this. Girl, the last episode it was drawn in. But girl, now I see why. Eddie's family been sitting here reading you to the point where your edges is falling out, girl. Like, you just should have left them people up out of it. You should have left them people up out of it. And, you know, I would say you shouldn't have came up here, but according to them, girl, you need the money. So, listen, I ain't one to talk. You know, I had a student loan that I'm still paying off. I'm not one to talk. But, you know, it's just like, girl, it ain't no 1 point anything. Okay? It ain't even a 1. So, yeah, then had 3 babies. Yeah. But listen, here's the thing. Is it true? Hold on, y'all. Let me cut why's my air on? Oh, here's the thing. Is it true? Now, I'm not necessarily saying that these people made all this up. That I don't believe. I don't think they made it up. I do think it's true. But even though that is true, is it fair to these grandkids? And at the end of the day, it's really not. I'm not going to really go too much into it because those are their customs and that's their bylaws. That's the way they are. Hey, Esselyn, that's the way they are. That's the way they run their household. That's the way they run their lineage. None of us really have the right to scrutinize that. Even though us Americans, will we do that? Absolutely not, unless you Scientology. Absolutely not. But that's just how they are. And, you know, Eddie's people, that can be how you are, but you better believe everybody got to die and everybody's going to go to 1 or 2 places, heaven or hell. But we all got to take a pit stop down to St. Peter. Okay. And when that book of life floated down in front of you and he opened up this chapter of the book about how you had these 3 beautiful grandchildren that had absolutely nothing to do with whatever the hell y'all rusty ass adults got going on, you're going to be the one to have to answer for that. Eddie's people, you just are. You just are. Hopefully it ain't going to be enough to send you down under, but girl, we ain't going to know till we get there. Why risk it? Why risk it? Like, you know, I mean, you know, girl, I guess, but hey, it is what it is. I hope eventually somebody will just break the cycle and just say, forget all of this. I want to see my grandchildren. I want to see my nephew. I want to see my niece, you know, but I don't know. But what y'all think before we get down to these stinking basketball hoes? Oh, biblical. I mean, but it's the truth. It's the truth. It is. We all got to stand before, you know, St. Peter and be judged by what we did while we was here on earth. We all got to do it. We all got to do it. And whenever Christ decides to come back, the dead in Christ are going to rise. They're going to get judged again. So it's like, you know, you got to answer for that. You do. And, you know, Jesus loved the little cheering, all the little cheering of the world, red and yellow, black and white, they press us in the sight. So, you know, I could understand you not wanting to deal with Wendy, but the chilling ain't got nothing to do with it. But that's just me. I'm not Nigerian. And, you know, Wendy, this is the thing. Personally, I don't have to have you. And I don't know if you being on this show was such a good look for you and, you know, all of your in all of your prestige and all of your fake ass glory to let Eddie people tell it. Because to let Eddie people tell it, it's all fake, it's a fraud, it's a part-time broad, and it's a sham. But I don't know. I wish you wouldn't have had it came on reality TV. I just don't, because you do got a lot of degrees and you are a black woman, and I root for anybody that's black and that's doing it out here. And it's just, I mean, you black women this and black women that and black women and black women and black women, but you perpetuated and all that tomfoolery and bumfoolery of the show. I.e. when you got into that kerfuffle with Ashley. You understand? And what you about to get into with Karen. But anywho, so Lord, so this piece of tea done fell into my lap for whatever reason. Well, not for whatever reason. Somebody has sent it to me. And it says, Basketball Wives Season 9 is back filming. Here's what we know. Season 9 of Basketball Wives is back underway after initially getting shut down due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Several of your favorites and your faves to hate will be returning. So you already know Ish is going to get crazy. More inside. Basketball Wives fans, and I use that term very loosely, likely will not get any new episodes this year, but the good news is the show is back in production. It was shut down months ago when the coronavirus hit, which caused the new season to be put on hold. Now the ladies are back filming. The entire cast hasn't officially been revealed just yet, but we do know a few of your faves will be returning. In February, Basketball Wives veteran Jackie Christie announced on her Instagram stories production of the reality series has started back up. By the end of March, Los Angeles was shut down due to the pandemic. Now Jackie and the ladies are back at it. Basketball Wives OG Tammy Roman previously said she will not be returning after last season, so she will not be in the mix. However, there are several ladies who are. OG will be making a comeback. It's said that LaQuisha, with her ghetto Compton ass, and Kristen Scott, Mickey Mouse face ass, were spotted being tested for COVID to start filming for season 9. And I hope them hoes caught it so we ain't got to deal with neither one of them. Evelyn Lozada will reportedly return as she was spotted filming scenes, according to Jasmine Brand sources. It'll be interesting to see how they navigate filming since OG is suing Evelyn for defamation. Also, rumor has it that season 3 star British Williams will be returning. Rumor has it season 3 star British Williams will be returning. She taped with Jackie for an episode of The Jackie Christie podcast. And for those of y'all who don't remember British Williams was on season 3 of Basketball Wives LA. She was up there with Sunday Old Tide. She was up there with Sunday Old Tide, My Little Pony, powdery ponytail wearing ass. It's likely executive producer Vershandia O'Neill will be returning. Jennifer Williams, daddy long leg, giraffe neck having ass, is rumored to be returning as well. It's unclear if Phoebe Febreze, City Trends, Bargain Basement Fashions on loan from City Trends as Phoebe Torres, or newlywed Cece Gutierrez will be returning. Cece should return just to throw her new marriage in the faces of everybody who was hating on her. Petty times call for petty measures. I do agree with that. Season 8 was so insane. So if this upcoming season is anything like the last one, it'll be drama. It'll be a drama fest for sure. I'm not understanding why British is bringing her meatball shaped ass back. I did not like her on Basketball Wives LA season 3. She fit right on in with Sunday. Old dry ass ponytail, all dry bun wearing ass. I'm not understanding what she has to offer. Why y'all bringing back all these old bitches that didn't nobody like? You know what I mean? Like, I would have much rather dealt with Angel Brinks or Angel Love or Bonnie Jill. But y'all gonna bring back British, and I don't see British. Like, first of all, LaQuisha didn't like British. And I'm with them about CC. CC, you stupid. Because I would have came right the hell back and threw my goddamn marriage up in Eveline's face, first and foremost. And Vashandia for that matter. They say LaQuisha and Mickey Mouse Face Krista was getting tested. Like I said, I hope them hoes caught it so they could be quarantined and we ain't got to deal with them. British, like, they bringing back British. I mean, girl, like, y'all, I really don't even know what, like, and I'm gonna review it only because with COVID that's going on and with the whole COPA Act that's going on with YouTube, you got to get your likes, your clicks, and your views, and you got to push your stuff out any way you can. And the real gag of all of this is Basketball Wives is what got me to the point where I'm at now. I had one tea talk about Evelyn being petitioned to be off of Basketball Wives last year, and that video soared and went viral, and that's how I'm able to be before y'all with what I have now. So as much crap as I talk about Basketball Wives, it did help me get to where I am. It did. It essentially helped put me on the map. So, I'm at, they don't know if Phoebe coming back. Like I said, she got a credit for City Trans Fashions. Possibly her City Trans Fashions gonna come back, girl. They don't know. I really wish Cece would, just to throw her marriage up in everybody's faces. Tammy ain't coming back. That's done. Evelyn is gonna come back because she ain't got no man. And she's only getting child support for one child. And she need her money. Of course, Vashandia gonna be there. Shonda and the Honda, she gonna be there. She can't just pull a Mona Scott and just be in the background. She just gotta be seen. So, girl, go ahead, knock yourself out. But British though, like, I would much rather Drea come back. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather Drea to come back. I would much rather Brandy come back. But you're going to bring back, like, to do what? Be the butt of everybody joke? Because that's what's going to happen. Yeah, LaQuisha coming back, girl, because we ain't got that kind of luck that she and Krista caught COVID. We ain't got that kind of luck. So yeah, they LaQuisha and her sidekick gonna be right on back. Yeah, but it's just like, bring Royce back. Hell, I would have settled for Susie. The real gag is I would have settled for Tamika. But you gonna bring back British of all people. Like, I don't know. You know, maybe British and OG will be real good Judies with each other. I mean, that would be a little bit interesting. So, you know, of course Jackie gonna come back. Girl, what else Jackie gonna do? Jackie Crazy Christie, what else is Jack Attack gonna do but this show and her podcast that don't nobody listen to? Lord Cree, me either. I was not a fan of British. I didn't like British. I didn't like Sunday. Bring Brandy back. That's really who I want back. I want Brandy to come back just so she could cuss Shawnee's ass out. Like, that I will be here for. Hell, bring Laura Govan and Gloria Govan back out. I'll settle for they tired asses. Like, but y'all, Sharice don't want to film during her divorce, so that girl, y'all still talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. Listen, I'm about to be over Real Housewives of Potomac. Yeah, me too, Craig. I said that. Bring back the Govan sisters. Like, child, bring Kimsha old tired ass back. Y'all remember Kimsha, Ron Artesta's ex-wife? Bring her back. Like, I deal with her versus girl or that old matronly lady. What was her name? Tanya. Child. Girl, the gag is Tanya looked one step away from getting a Social Security check. Nah, that's all right. We already got a bunch of old biddies up there that's already eligible for AARP. We don't need another real tired old biddy that's already eligible for a Social Security check. Like, now, yeah, I'm reaching. Let me not do that. Oh, her name was Tanya. I thought it was Tanya. You knew exactly what I was talking about. Y'all know the one that's eligible for a Social Security, okay? Child, listen, y'all want to know what to shake it up? Bring a gay boy up here that's messing with a dude down to the league. You know what I mean? Bring him up here as a new basketball wife. Now, that'll really shake it up. I'll be all here for that. Nah, you know, he in the D League or whatever, but I mean, you know, we still living good. You know, he play overseas. You know, it ain't the same like that, Ron. You know, I would settle for that. Like I would be all, because see, it'll be the gay boy that'll get all them tacky assholes together. All of them. Vershandia included. He'll be like, girl, who you think you're talking to? Sis, I know you lying. Go ahead now. Go on. Go on now. Go on. Don't be an ageist. Where's some of your subbies? Listen. And I love y'all down. I do. With y'all AARP card carrying Social Security check deposited every 21st of the month. Yes. I love y'all. But y'all can get red too. The same way these young hoes can get red, the old ones can get red too. That's my whole thing. Like, girl, bring a gay boy up here. That'll really do it for me. Nah, listen, you done went way too far, Vanity Mirror. You went way too far. No, 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 no. There's other little gay boys that listen. Bring on the transgenders that's knowingly sleeping with Dwight Howard. Matter of fact, bring one of the recent ones that Dwight Howard is with and bring on that baby mama that he trying to get back with. Y'all know the one who sent the text saying, I hope you still not on that gay shit. Bring her up there and bring on the transgender that he was already. Now that right there, I would be all here for Basketball Wives. I will be all here for Basketball Wives. Like, that's the stuff that you need to do, Shawnee. You keep going out here bringing all of these old hoes that didn't nobody like. They didn't like them when they was up there and they was relevant. And I'm more than sure they not going to like their ass now. You keep going back to old bitches. Bring on some new ones. That we were actually, with a story, that we were actually, bring Hoops on. Because Hoops was one of the ones that was messing around with Shaq. Bring Hoops up here. See, that Shawnee won't do. Let me tell y'all something. This is the real reason why I honestly did not feel too bad for Vershandia when that whole tea about Evelyn and Shaq came out. Because Shawnee buku money off of the lives and off of the backs of all of these women and their misfortunes. The misfortunes with their family, the misfortunes with their kids, the misfortunes with their marriages, failed marriages, baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, side chicks, side babies. She made real nigga money off of these people's turmoil, misery, and woe. So I won't even mad that Karma finally decided to show up for Shawnee. So when Jennifer came out with the tea, yeah, it was messy. Yeah, it hurt Shawnee, but I ain't give a damn. I said it's about time something done happened with Shawnee. I was all here for that. So yeah, bring Hoops on. Shawnee. Shoot. That's what you do. That's how you make people be back interested in your product. Bring on somebody that you never thought, like, I never thought in a million years I would have saw, like when I saw Megan was on the season when Tammy came back and they went to Portugal. I said, Megan, listen, Megan was suited for Bad Girls Club. Megan did not fit in with these group of ladies. She didn't. But it did shake stuff up. It did. It did. Vershonda and Jack Attack, honey. Yes, I live. Like, it's just, you know, I'll watch it. Unfortunately, I will watch it. But fortunately for y'all, I will review it. Because I'm more than sure that's where a lot of y'all are waiting on anyway. Is my Basketball Wives review. So I'm going to give you what you want. But, I'm just going to be like, like, that's my whole thing. Like, Shaq, bring on some new girl that you done been caught with or something. Like, bring them to the fold. Like, he is an executive producer of the show too, I believe. Like, so he do got some say-so on who's there and who's not. Like, that's what we want. I want somebody, to be real, I really want somebody to come in and just cuss Shawnee the entire, like, I want them to cuss Shawnee out so bad, Shawnee's great grandmama gonna feel it. That's what I want. That's who I want to see. Somebody like that. Yes, don't forget to like this video. I'm actually about to get off. Don't forget to like this video because I'm getting sleepy again, y'all. I've been up since 5:30, 6 o'clock. I mean, it's just, but y'all really, that's all I got. You know, I ain't got no more to get yet. I really wanted to get up here and get that off my chest about people trying to say that I condone violence and I condone bullying women simply because I see why Monique did what she did. And I do feel like Candace deserved what she got. So if that's me bullying black women, whatever, you know, go film with who? Y'all don't want me to go and listen. Could y'all imagine the executive producers flying me out to go and film scenes with them basketball? I'm going to tell you, I will be off rip. I'm with Jack Attack all day. Me and Jack Attack will be somewhere chilling, drinking her cheap ass Boussard liquor and setting up, gagging a lot of gagging. I'll be chilling with OG. You know what I'm saying? We'll be around CC's house chilling. I even be around Jennifer Daddy Long Leg Giraffe Neck having ass. I was even chilling around her. I will make a click. I'm going to do what Vashandi and Eveline do, which is I will build an entire clique around them. That's what I would do. And every time I see them, I'm just going to be sitting down. I'm going to just read them down from head to toe. Yeah, to be petty. Yeah, to be messy. Yeah, I'll be subscribing to all of the stereotypes about gay people. But that's what I'm going to do. Like the minute I take my coat off, take off your coat. I'm going to sit right down. Look at these two bangy assholes. I'm gonna just get it. Like that's all I'm just gonna read. Every scene I'm gonna read. And yeah, Shani will be upset, but girl, I'm making your ratings go up. You know, because that's what I would do. I will build an entire clique around. I'm gonna let them see how it feels for once. That's what I would do. So. Especially Phoebe. I'm going to say, Phoebe, daughter, I used to work for City Trends. Do you want me to go on ahead and get you a tab started? Because I'm so sick and tired of you getting up here with your bargain basement fashions, but you want to set up here and try to talk about how you Lance Stevenson's baby mama. Girl, I don't know how in the hell you could be when you were still willing to live into the ghetto. Like, I would, listen. Basketball Wives producers, please do not send me to film scenes on basketball. I'm telling y'all, I'm just gonna read. That's all I'm gonna do. Like, and them people ain't did nothing to me. All they said to me was, hello, how you doing? And I'm sitting down, reading down, just spraying down. That's all I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna build my clique. Hey, Scott, I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna bring Scotty with me. Scotty gonna be my sidekick. We gonna be chilling with Jack Attack, OG, Daddy Long Leg, Giraffe Neck having ass, Jennifer, and CC Gutierrez, and we gonna build our clique, and we just gonna go to scenes, and me and Scotty gonna read them bitches down, and then they just gonna be the laughter in the background. They're gonna be our studio audience. That's all that we gonna do. It'll get their show ratings. It'll get me and Scotty notice, and me and Scotty just gonna have our own gig after that. Girl, we just use this to get our own thing, you know. See, that's what you do. That's what you do. You use it to get to something better, not stay on it for season after season after season after season after season. You use it as a stepping stone to get something better. And we gonna read the F out of Shawnee, Evelyn and Shawnee. Yeah. Yeah, that's all me and Scott, that's all we there for. It's just to read them. Girl, listen, we ain't invite y'all. That would be my thing. Why are they here? We ain't invite them. We ain't got no room for them. Excuse me, this table is reserved. I'm gonna need for the Rat Pack to go over there somewhere. This table is reserved. Ain't no room for them. Ain't no room for the outsiders. Go somewhere. Like, we would take over the show. We would. Period. And I'm going to find me my own basketball player to go lay up with. And I would be petty and do it with Shaq, but they say Shaq sweats so damn much, he sweat out a whole person's bed and his dick love, so I can't do it with him. I don't want nobody that Eveline done had. Thomas is cute, and I don't like Kristen. Kristen ain't my friend. I don't owe her no type of loyalty. So, I'll probably, Kiki and Fulala with Thomas. I wouldn't mind doing that. That ain't my goddamn friend. I don't owe no loyalty to her. LaQuisha's ex-husband, I mean, for sport and the fun, I would just do it. For sport and fun, I would just do it. Simone said, oh my God, yeah, I sure would. Yep. Kristen would be like, you been with my man, girl? Hell yeah. Where you think I'm going after I leave this scene? Why you think he ain't answering your phone call? See, I heard you over there talking. You mad because he ain't answer. I know why he ain't answer. Zale. No Zale. No Zale. No Zale. No Zale. Zale is all right. We don't need Zale. Actually, I take that back. You could bring Zale on. I wouldn't even read Zale. I'm gonna bring Zale in with me and Scotty and the rest of us. Girl, me, Scotty, and Zale reading Shonda and a Honda, Eveline, and Mickey Mouse Face Kristen. Baby, Shani gonna leave her own show. They gonna fire Shani off her own show. They gonna be like, Shani won't even need you no more. Because it's a damn shame these three gay boys came up in here and it took over the entirety of your show. And this season got the most views that all of the seasons you done put together. Child, somebody said that Shaq was laid up with some hoe and he sweated so much he sweated out the lady whole mattress. So no. I guess you safe, Shawnee. You will have to get a new man and then I'll just take him. But Shaq you can keep. Because he ain't sweating out my damn mattress. I know you lying. Oh, if I do it to Shaq, child, you gonna bring your own mattress, and you and your mattress is gonna leave once you done. I doubt it. Because Zell is the type he will go towards who's ever popping and who's ever making the most scenes. So I doubt that highly. I mean, I'm just saying. Child, if anything, Evelyn is bisexual. Prince? I don't want Prince a part of this. Unless he giving up the D. Now, if he giving up the D, he could be a part of it. But that's the only way he could be a part of it. He got to give up the D. He not going to be up there for free. He got to give up the D. Now, if he do that, then I'll allow him to come on. All right. Fine. And every scene you see me and Scotty sitting on pillows, y'all know why. But other than that, no. I don't think Shawnee will ever come up off of how they treated OG. I just don't. I feel like Shawnee made up this narrative on purpose. So Shawnee will never get up here and admit that. And I just don't forego seeing Shawnee ever trying to really humbly sit down and apologize for the way that she treated OG. I don't see it. I mean, I would love for it to happen, but I don't see it. Y'all like this video up, damn it. It's 170 of y'all up in here, and there's only 74 likes. I know y'all lying to me. Like up this video. Like it, like it, like it, like it, like it, like it, like it. That's all y'all got to do. I ain't asking y'all for nothing but a quick like. That's all I need. Oh, no, Zelda never turned me on. No, I'm all right. I don't do the Freddy Krueger of the ghetto. I'm all right on Zell. Now, he apparently he's Bobby Lights type because they all over OnlyFans, you know, sucking lemons out of other men's mouth and all of this other type of stuff. But you know, I'm cool. And then plus I seen what he working with. I'm all right. Bobby would not fit in. Because y'all know I don't like Bobby. Bobby would not fit in. I don't mind Mr. Ray. I've been here for Mr. Ray since College Hill VSU. But the one thing he will have to do for me is he can't come onto the scene looking like an uncircumcised penis. You understand? He will have to do something with the face, whether you got to draw you on a mustache or whatever. But if he do that, I'll accept Mr. Ray. Y'all like this video up. Like this video up. Like it, like it, like it, like it, like it. Yeah, I don't ever forego, you know, seeing Shawnee just say, you know, OG, listen, I was trying to build the clique around you to help my homegirl have a storyline because Lord knows Evelyn didn't have a storyline in the first. She did it. And that's Evelyn's whole go-to. When she ain't got a storyline, she's going to fancy herself to somebody else's. And if beefing with you is going to keep her relevant and having a storyline, that's like, because that's the situation that happened with Cece. That's why she was so damn mad with Cece and just didn't like Cece. And it's the same thing for OG. Evelyn didn't have a storyline. She did it. She did it. So, and you can always tell when Evelyn don't have a storyline, she start beefing with people and holding on to some unsolicited beef with a person from the time the show starts to the time we go down to the reunion. Like, it's been documented. I already know Evelyn. Oh yeah, Funky. Funky could come up here with me and Scotty. Funky could come up here with me and Scotty all day. Funky could come. Sure can. Funky, yes. Funky could come. Come on, daughter. Come on, sis. Funky could come. Come on, sis. Come up on this train. Yep. Evelyn's story was, I ain't got no man. My uterus is tired, delayed, and through. What else was her storyline? Chad Ochocinco. My daughter. Well, what else was this whole storyline? Trying to form a clique around CC and OG, beefing and trying to fight Jennifer. Trying to fight Dominique, but Dominique won't for it. I believe how Dominique got a hold to Evelyn. Evelyn probably would have been hurled over that damn balcony, and I'd have been all here for it. And I wouldn't have called the ambulance for that bitch either. I think that's about it. Y'all like up this video. Like it up, like it up, like it up, like it up, like it up. We got to get to $100. We got to get to, $100. We are trying to get to 100 likes. Like up this video. Get it to 100 likes. Yeah, yeah. Now I will say that I would not mind seeing Dominique come back because Dominique was not scared of all of that, all of them damn wolf tickets that Evelyn was showing. Period. Dominique told her straight up, "You need to change your energy, sis, because you don't know a goddamn thing about me. Don't think because I chill with Jennifer that me and her are just alike. Don't get your ass whooped trying to show off for these cameras and trying to show off for your homegirl for Shonda, and don't think once I beat your ass, Shani is gonna jump in it because she not. Shani ain't nowhere near about that life. I've been figured that out about Shani. Shani is nowhere near about that life. She not. So don't think for what I get. Yep. Bring back Dominique. BBD. Bring back Dominique. And like that's another thing that used to piss me off about Evelyn. It's like, girl, people always trying to hold you back. You always trying to jump in somebody's face. You always trying to jump over tables, but we never seen you throw hands. Ever. 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 Unless it's an episode that I missed. I've never seen Evelyn. Evelyn threw every damn thing else but her fist. Just like that season, she thought she was gonna fight Jackie down to the New York streets, and then you see the punkness come completely up out of her when she called her. I'm gonna need for y'all to come down to the hotel. Now, my whole thing is, Evelyn, if you as bad as you say you is, you don't need no backup to fight Jackie. Remember, you've been a bully and a bitch since season 1, right? Bullies don't need no backup. Now, a real bully anyway. Like, I have never seen Evelyn get into no real knockdown, drag out fight. I've never seen it. We've seen her try to do it. We've seen her try to jump at somebody. We've seen her throw bottles. We've seen her throw shot glasses. We've seen her throw every damn thing but her fists. We see her try to fight all of these weak people, but you see, she could have handled herself when it came to Tammy. Tammy told her straight up to her face, "You are here just like I'm here, and you'll be outside just like I'll be outside. What's good?" And I was with Tammy at that reunion. I'm not about to sit here and keep arguing with you over something that just don't matter. So let's just get it over with, Ev. Anyway, like this video up to Brain Book. You know what? BBB. Bring back Brooke. I'm here for Brooke because Brooke was going to take it to Jackie ass. Brooke won't scare to Jackie. Hey, really B. Brooke won't scare to Jackie. I'm not mad. BBB and BBD. Bring back Dominique and bring back Brooke. I'm here for it. Oh yeah, CC too. Ciao. Oh, Brooke and Jackie friends now. I'm glad they friends. I want them to be friends. Listen, I want them to be friends. I don't want to see her beefing with Jackie. Bring her back. I don't want to see her beefing with Jackie. I just brought up the fact that Brooke ain't no punk. That was my whole point. I want them to be friends. I don't know. They said it's unclear if CC gonna come back, love yourself, but I really wish she would, so she could throw her damn marriage up in their face. I really wish she would. Yeah, but see, I already told y'all. Cece looked like she knows some Mr. Miyagi tricks where all she got to do is tap a bitch in her shoulder and your whole body just go limp for 48 hours. You know, I already told y'all about that, about Cece. It's them quiet ones that you need to watch. See, majority of the time, the people that do what Evelyn does, they don't know how to fight. If anything, they know how to windmill and pull hair. When a person is quiet and calm and cool, like Cece is, it's them hoes you gotta watch. Those the ones you gotta watch. Come on, like up this video. 2 more likes to 100. 2 more likes to 100. Like it up, like it up, like it up. Oh yeah, Color Me Pink. I love Color Me Pink. Yeah. And your face is sagging. You need some Juvederm. I said, oh, Cece, you better read, girl. You better read it on up, Cece. Read it up, 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 girl. Read it up. Cece, read up. I'm with it. Read up. And when Jackie called Febreze a Molly popping nincompoop, girl, I hollered. She said, and you a Molly popping nincompoop. I said, Jackie, Jackie, that's not nice. Then she called her, didn't know. LaQuisha was like, "D, you call her a dope, a crackhead?" And she said, I called her a dope fiend crackhead. I said, "Oh yes, God, you better say what you mean to me, what you say, girl." Hey, Jessica, girl from Athens, girl, you came, and when I'm about to get off, child. Right, come get this 20. Right, come get this. Does anybody have Somali for this dope head? Like Jack, look, I was here for it. See, I'm gonna tell you where Phoebe went wrong at. Again, Phoebe made the fatal mistake of not really getting the chance to know people for themselves. She made it very clear that she was Evelyn's friend. So whoever Evelyn was friends with is who she's going to be friends with. And who Evelyn didn't like or see it for, she was going to ride the same way. And that is the new girl mistake that I wish somebody would get up in here. Well, OG did change that. So people can say whatever that they want to say about OG, but OG changed that. She did, because OG could have came up here and fell right in line with Shawnee and Evelyn and Kristen and all of them and that whole mean girl thing. She says, "Oh no, ma'am." She got a chance to get to know everybody, and that's where Phoebe went wrong at. I personally believe Phoebe would probably been a real cool addition had she not allowed Evelyn to sway her into who she needs to be friends with and who she doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I honestly feel. And to be real, that's how I feel about Giselle and Monique. Giselle didn't give Monique a chance in hell, and I really wish she did. Because I would have loved to have seen Giselle and Monique just be cool. It would be nice to have a reality show where everybody is just cool and you beefing with outside people. You know what I mean? Like, all of this clicked up and this group against this group and all of this nonsense, like, it gets tiring after a while. Child. Yeah. Yep. There's always Shani trying to hold Evelyn back. That's all we see. Hold Evelyn back. But I want somebody to let Evelyn go. Because I want to see what she's about. Because she wasn't worth 2 cents when it came down to Tammy. She wasn't worth 2 cents when it came down to Tammy. She'll try anybody else. Oh, but baby, when it comes to Tammy, oh, now all of a sudden she's above it. I'm not about to fight you. How old are we? We're grown. We're not going to do that. Girl, please. Hey, Ralph. Kaya would be hilarious. Kaya ain't going to do nothing but read everybody up there. And I would be here for it. Y'all can say what y'all want about Kaya, but what you can't say is she won't read your ass out your drawers. She'll read you out your G-Raws. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about Kaya. Y'all wouldn't step in the ring with her as it pertains to roasting and gagging. She'll read their ass so damn quick, and I'll be all here for it. I agree. Bring back Royce. BBR. Bring back Royce. I'm about to start hashtags. Bring back Royce. Because Royce, you're right. Royce wasn't going to be no punk for Shani or Evelyn. And Evelyn had no reason to beef with Royce. She took on Jennifer's beef as her own. And I didn't even understand why Jennifer was mad at her. Girl, this the same damn man that blessed your face with vodka on national TV. And you mad because she retweeted something that he said, y'all remember, because that's where all of that started from between Royce and Jennifer. By the way, Royce and Jennifer are cool with each other now. I figured that out on Instagram. But that's where that whole beef started from. But Royce and Jennifer have gotten over their issues because they're cool with each other now. And Royce still don't like Evelyn. Royce still don't see it for Evelyn. Period. Oh yeah, I like the Ghetto View. That's my boo. LaMonica, I don't agree. I don't. This is a whole nother thing that gets me about y'all people. Oh, Monique needs to be fired. I'm going to need for y'all to keep the same energy when Love and Hip Hop come back on. I don't want to see none of you grandstanding, hypocritical ass people want Monique to be fired for one fight she been in. And then when Love and Hip Hop and Black Ink Crew and all the rest of these reality TV shows come on, oh, y'all just itching to see the fight. Y'all itching to see it. Ooh, girl, did you see what happened? And I don't see none of y'all in my comments. They too old for that. They need to be fired. I don't see none of y'all up in there with that. And before y'all say it's a difference, it's a difference, it's a difference, no the hell it ain't. No, it ain't. It's all reality TV. Quiet as it's kept, it's all ratchet reality TV. It is. Do not be fooled. This that going on Real Housewives. Listen, they read each other. You got two women trying to take down this another person's family, backbiting, backstabbing, forming fake friendships, false alliances. Like, they're no different than any other reality show that's up out here. So y'all get out of my face with that. Y'all get out of my face with that. It's like all of these people, oh, she need to be fired. But yet y'all under my comments doing Love and Hip Hop relishing in the fight. I don't hear none of y'all saying Jocelyn need to be fired. Tommy need to be fired. Jessica Dime need to be fired. Johnny Blaze need to be fired. Like, I don't hear none of y'all in my comments with that. None of y'all. And I'm going to be real. None of y'all got in my comments saying Akbar V need to be fired. She fighting in every scene. None of y'all. None of y'all. Y'all relishing in it and you gagging in it and it's all this and it's all that. And now because of this, oh, now Monique need to be fired. Girl, please. Oh, Lord, by R. Brown. Child, y'all be killing me with that. They need to be fired. They need to be fired. Child. That's the reason why I don't watch a lot of people reviews. I don't. Don't be mad at me because I ain't mad at you, LaMonica. You got the right to have your opinion. Your opinions are welcome. I'm not mad at none of y'all for y'all opinions. My whole thing is I just don't like the grandstanding and the hypocriticalness of it all. That's all I said. I'm not mad at you for your opinion, though, sis. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. You know? But my whole thing is stop acting like we never seen over 30-somethings fight before, because it happens. It happens. It happens. And this was a long time coming. It was. And that's why I don't watch a lot of people reviews, because it's always one-sided. And I'm not going to name whose, because I don't do that here. I watch any other review. But it just be too one-sided for me. And it's just like I already know how you feel, and I already know where this is going to go. So there's really no need to watch. Or if I do watch it, I just skip past all of that. Because I'm sorry. There's no way the both of them are not responsible for what took place. The both of them are responsible for what took place. Both of them. Now, did Monique just have to put her hands on Candace? Probably not. Probably not. But probably don't mean it ain't gonna happen. And shouldn't don't mean it ain't. And couldn't don't mean it won't. And I fit right on in with everybody else. Should there be some type of consequence for Monique? Yes. But this was Candace's consequence. Because I love when somebody, I hate when a scary ass bitch got a lot of mouth. That crawls under my skin. And I learned that, y'all, listen, I was born in 88. Both of my parents was born in the 50s, okay? I learned this from them. If you're going to walk around town having a whole lot of mouth, you better damn well make sure that you got the hands to back it up. Because not everybody is going to be able to sit up and take all of this rah that you give it. They're not. Some people can give it back. Some people can't. And because they can't get you back verbally, the damn show can get your ass back physically. Which is why sometimes it's best to just leave a situation where it's at. Period. Like, come on. Get out of here. This the same girl that held up a knife towards Ashley. Now, don't get me wrong. Ashley shouldn't have walked back into that lady's house. But much like Portia said, Ashley could have called the police on Candace for that. She didn't do it. And my whole thing is, girl, you acting like You got lumps and bruises and bumps and black eyes and every damn thing else all over your face, all over your body. You acting like you done got a concussion. You acting like you got bruised and broke and cracked ribs. You acting like she put on some Timberlands and stumped a mud hole in your ass. She pulled your hair, pepped you on your back of your head 3 times, and that's that. That was it. Like, come on. Stop sitting here and trying to pull the wool over our eyes. And I know y'all see that, but y'all just want to hate Monique, which is problematic as hell. Because I couldn't be friends with somebody that's like that. Listen, there have been times when my best friend gotten into it with somebody, when I'm not going to name which one, then got into it with some people. And while I may have had her back, I damn sure let her know, girl, you was wrong. It won't need that damn serious. You took it to a point where it didn't need to go to. Like, it's just, whatever. Candace may not have spreaded it, but Candace was sitting around kikiing about it. And in my opinion, that's worse. Because if you're supposed to be my homegirl, you should, first of all, if you my homegirl, what is you even still sitting there around there doing, soaking in all of this tea, and don't tell me nothing about it? No. Because Sharice didn't start the rumor. Gigi did. Now, I feel like if anybody should have got paws laid on them, it should have been Gigi and Giselle. So I can kind of understand why. And then plus, I mean, you know, let's be real. Girl, Sharice ain't on the show. So why would Monique carry beeves on the show with a bitch that ain't on the show? I mean, it's just, that's just, you know, girl. I mean, it's just, violence is wrong what she did. I mean, that all depends on who you ask. Love yourself. That all depends on who you ask. It is. Yeah, violence is violence, but at the end of the day, I have as much patience until I ain't got no more. And as a grown-ass adult, no, you shouldn't put your hands on people. But you don't need to be setting up here being real mouthy to grown-ass people either. And expecting the situation to not be what it led up to. So that's just how I feel about it. Because I'm sorry. I don't know how y'all was raised, but I was raised like this. If you got all of this, you better have this to back it up. Because not everybody is going to take this. And I don't give a damn about the age range. Everybody ain't equipped for all of this. Everybody don't have the patience for all of this. Everybody don't have the smarts to go with all of this. So they go with what they know. And she was ill-equipped. She was ill-equipped. Because let's be honest. If Candace knew how to fight and she went toe-to-toe, blow for blow with Monique, do y'all really honestly think Candace will be pressing charges? Don't worry, I'll wait. If all of this happened and Monique snatched her up and then by the grace of God, Candace got the better of Monique, would Candace be pressing charges? Don't worry, I'll wait. She's at her job. Listen, stop trying to find excuses for Candace and her fuck shit. Please. Y'all, stop trying to find excuses for Candace. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. 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 Stop trying to find excuses for Candace. Stop. Stop. And just agree to disagree. Stop. Stop. Child. I don't have anything against Candace, but you're not going to play victim to a situation you aided in. And y'all got to see that. The arguing back and forth, twirling around in a 360, picking up butter knives and all it is. And are you going to drag me? Are you going to drag me? Like, stop. Stop. I could go up for Candace and I would still feel the same damn way. Candace, I like you, but you did nothing to prevent what happened to you. You didn't. You didn't. Like, get out of here with that. I could go up for Candace down, and I would still tell her, daughter, you didn't prevent what happened to you. You didn't. I'm sorry. You just did it. And I love you. Me and you cool. You ain't did nothing to me, but you did not prevent what happened to you. I like Monique. And I'm telling Monique, girl, you wrong. It's two left shoes. You are. You know Candace can't fight. I don't know. Listen. Y'all sitting here acting like I never once said that Monique was wrong. She is. But at the end of the day, so is Candace. Girl, stop running your damn mouth. She even did it again with Ashley. Like that whole thing. Listen, all Ashley said was, I wasn't there. I was in the bathroom. But I heard a yelling match going on both sides. And from my understanding, the both of y'all were in each other's faces. Oh, she's paying you? Oh, she's paying you? Ashley said, no. All I'm saying is you've been combative towards me. So, it's not so far-fetched to believe y'all were in each other's faces. Oh, she must be paying you. Then she says, girl, I'm married to a millionaire. I don't need her money. And then you're going to say, congratulations, not for long. That right there is a pop in the mouth bull offense. That right there is a poppable in the mouth offense. Come on, y'all. To the point where Chris was sitting there telling her to shut up. Like, stop talking. Shut up. Like, y'all keep trying to make excuses for Candace and you just can't. You can't. She too mouthy. That's what my mama and grandmama used to say. She too mouthy. She too mouthy. And she just need to shut up. She too mouthy. And not everybody is going to take your mouth. They're not. They ain't. She too mouthy. She should have just shut up and left well enough alone. Ashley ain't messy. Ashley told the damn truth. They were in each other's faces. They was arguing back and forth, and that's what happened. She didn't need to be there to see it. But for one, that's her experience of Candace, because Candace did her the same way. So, of course, that's just like me. If it were me and I had it, and me and Scotty, for instance, let's say me and Scotty had a verbal altercation that nearly took physical. And we got over that. Then he got into it with somebody else, and God forbid, he got popped. But I'm hearing it, but I'm in the bathroom, or I'm changing my baby, or I'm sucking dick. I'm doing whatever. I can come and say, I heard yelling back and forth, and from my understanding, y'all was in each other's faces. I believe it, because when me and you got into it, that's the same thing that happened. Use your words and not your fists. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. People that use that mantra gonna get their ass beat all throughout life. Because you can't just go around saying whatever the fuck you want to say to somebody and then feel like, oh, you're grown, so you can't put your hands on me. Girl, please. Girl, please. Thank you, so blessed. Even Chris said that Candace was wrong. She was wrong. She had just as much ownership and accountability to end the fight as Monique did. Neither one of them ended it. Point blank. Like, come on. Like, y'all keep sitting up here trying to cape for Candace, but I'm sorry. You just can't cape for wrong. You can't. You can't. You cannot cape for wrong. Arguing Monique, and thank you. Like, come on, like, y'all. Because y'all not going to run my pressure up with this nonsense. Y'all not. Like, I don't know when y'all got to be so politically correct and you can't supposed to do this and you ain't supposed to do that. But, girl, I ain't for it. I want the same energy when Love and Hip Hop come back on. I'm telling y'all now. I want the same energy. I want the same energy from LaMonica. I want the same energy from El Teddy. I want the same energy from all of you. I want the same damn energy. The first person that throw a punch on Love and Hip Hop, I need to see y'all in my comments. Oh, fire them. Oh, they need to be fired. They need to be fired. I want to see it. 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 Because what's good for the goose is good for the geese. And if it ain't good for one, it don't need to be good for the other. Because at the end of the day, both of these are black syndicated shows that portray and depict black people. I want to see it. I want the first, when somebody on Love and Hip Hop do this, I need to see y'all in my comments straight away. Oh, they need to be fired. Oh, he need to be fired. Oh, she need to be fired. I want to see it. Alex Wells, I love you too, boo. Ciao. Y'all like up this video. Hell, y'all done said there, I raised my pressure up. The least y'all could do was like the video. Like up this video. What would I have done if Candace picked up a knife like she did doing Monique? Oh, I'd have been snatched her up. I'd have been snatched her up. Because from that point, you already showing me what it is. And I'm going to get you before you get me. I'd have threw my wine in her ass and it would have blinded her and she'd have dropped that knife. And then I would have dove over that goddamn makeshift, whatever the hell that was. And I'd have shut production down. Because she would not have gotten away. I'd have shut whole production down. I'd have shut production down. Seriously. They would have had to fire me. Because I would, listen, if it were me and she did that, and she pressed charges, she wouldn't have been in the wrong. She would have had a reason to, because she would have had all kind of lumps, bumps, scratches, bruises, black eyes, and every damn thing else. Then it would have been understood. Hold on, y'all. Oh my God. Ooh. Now, when it came to the Ashley situation, when she held up that knife, she was dead ass wrong. But again, that's another situation of it all depends on who you ask. Because Ashley, you was dead ass wrong for stepping foot back into that woman's house after she already told you to leave. Because I already told you, I would have went and grabbed mine and I'd have blew a hole in your back. Don't you show back up in my house after I told you to leave. Shoot, don't you stroll back up in my house after I tell you to leave. I'd have grabbed my good, and I'd have blew a goddamn hole in your back. So I wasn't all the way mad at Candace for that. But as far as this goes, it didn't warrant it. Okay, y'all trying to compare apples to oranges with that. That whole Ashley situation, I won't all the way mad at Candace for that. I won't. And I'm just going to be real. I won't. But this right here is completely different. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's Candace's mama house, girl. That's Candace's mama house, girl. Exactly. That's the difference. So I won't all the way mad at Candace for that Ashley thing. I won't. That's the difference. Okay. And I'm sorry, Candace, you had to answer for that. You did. You listen, you was all up in her face doing this today, and you had to answer for that. You did. You had to answer for that. For mayhem, you had to answer for that. For who I am, I gotta answer for that. Y'all don't know where did that come from? I know y'all ain't gonna know this movie. What movie did that come from? For mayhem, I gotta answer for that. Who I am, I gotta answer for that. My family, I gotta answer for that. What song? What movie did that song come from? And I'm gonna give y'all a hint. Toni Braxton was in it. Miss Witt, remember the movie? Yes, God, Miss Witt, come on through. That was played, y'all. that was played. I gave y'all a hint. I said Tony Braxton was in it. Well, listen, you guys. It's almost 2 hours. I'm about to get on up off of here so I can take a shower and get this day started, even though it's raining cats and dogs. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining the live. I just wanted to gag with y'all about this windy stuff. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. Do your little protective stuff that y'all supposed to do. And I love y'all. I love on y'all. And y'all gonna see me again, maybe on the weekend. I'll probably do a little weekend vlog or whatever the case may be, a little weekend live. But I love you guys. Smooches.